The day I met Hazar Essa, still remember the day vividly, though it feels like a dream. It was a Friday afternoon, and I had just finished my classes at the university. Feeling a bit lost in life, I decided to take a walk through the nearby park. As I strolled, I noticed an elderly man sitting on a bench. He looked wise, with a long white beard and a calm demeanor that drew me in. Curious, I approached him and greeted him. He smiled warmly and invited me to sit beside him. As we talked, I found out his name was Hazar Essa, and he shared stories from his life that captivated me. He spoke of his experiences with faith, hope, and the importance of community in Islam. At first, I was skeptical. How can one person's experiences be so profound? I thought, but as he spoke about his journey through life, his struggles, his joys, and his unwavering faith, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. He talked about his childhood in a small village, where everyone looked out for each other, and how that sense of belonging was something he cherished deeply. As our conversation deepened, I found myself opening up to him about my own struggles. I was at a crossroads, unsure of my path and feeling the weight of expectations from family and society. Hazar Essa listened patiently, nodding with understanding. He shared with me verses from the Quran that emphasized trust in Allah's plan, reminding me that our trials are often blessings in disguise. Remember, he said, the story of Prophet Ibrahim and how he faced challenges with unwavering faith. His willingness to sacrifice everything is a testament to his belief. We, too, must be willing to trust in Allah, even when we don't understand his plan. His words resonated with me, igniting a flicker of hope. We continued our conversation, and he shared how he had dedicated his life to helping others, volunteering at local mosques and shelters. He emphasized the importance of service to humanity, encouraging me to find my passion and use it for the greater good. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the park, I realized that our conversation was coming to an end. I felt a mix of sadness and gratitude. I thanked Hazar Essa for sharing his wisdom, feeling as though I had gained a mentor in such a short time. He simply smiled and told me, "You already have the answers within you. Just listen to your heart and trust in Allah." Before I left, he handed me a small book, one filled with quotes from the Quran and Hadith. "Read this," he said. "Let it guide you in moments of doubt." I promised him I would, and as I walked away, I glanced back one last time. He waved, still sitting peacefully on that bench, as if he had been waiting for me all along. Since that day, I've kept Hazar Essa's teachings close to my heart. I've started volunteering at a local food bank, helping those in need, and I've learned to embrace my uncertainties, trusting that Allah's plan is far greater than my own.